It is feature time in Tulsa. Let's go green.
He's got the run, but is it enough? It's a drag race to the finish. Culver goes from third to first in the last quarter.
Experience the world's most legendary racing events with iRacing. iRacing special events allow any member to compete in full-length multiplayer races based on some of the biggest events in motorsports all year round. Compete in virtual endurance races such as the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, and the Nürburgring 24 Hours. Take on some of the toughest races on the NASCAR calendar, such as the Daytona 500 and the Coke 600. We have races from disciplines across the racing world, from the Indy 500 to the Chili Bowl, from the Bathurst 1000 to the Crandon Championship. Our endurance special events utilize iRacing's team feature, where members can sign up and race together on their own team, swapping drivers throughout the race. Other events use iRacing Super Sessions, where you're not only racing against those on track, but against everyone taking part. As every race progresses, watch and feel the track change, with progressive time of day, dynamic weather and rain, and dynamic track debris and surface changes. Take on your favorite discipline, or try a brand new racing challenge with our biggest races of the year, the iRacing Special Events. Learn more at iracing.com/special-events.
Oh boy, here we go again. Number 29. Goodness me. These events are starting to get quite a bit long in the tooth, but we're going to be running at an especially long racetrack tonight. Welcome to the iRacing Grand Prix Tour, Phillip Island Grand Prix Circuit in Victoria, hosting MaXX Bantz 29, apparently, on the line. Been looking forward to this one. Another interesting format to bring things up for this event. Of course, I am Reese Gardner, moonlighting as Taylor Mills, and we've got Jay Kennedy moonlighting as Jake Sperry. We've also got the real Jake Sperry in the box with us, and he might pop in occasionally for a word or two.
Jay Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you are. You're moonlighting as Jay Kennedy, our producer. Yes, indeed. Well, so, Jake Sperry, what have we got? Exactly. Well, Jay, we've got something special in store here once again. For MaXX Bantz 29, we are in fact at the Nürburgring Combined Gesamtstrecke Long, the longest track on iRacing. And we're racing in the BMW M2 with a bit of a special event format up for grabs here. No, well, Jake forgot to turn my mic on.
No, and I turned yours on. I forgot mine.
No. Yeah, okay. So I was repeating what you were saying because I'm a dumb. I'm a dum.
Oh, dumb. No, you're not.
Yeah.
What's going on here? People are doing broom brooms in race cars that are pretends, and are going to try and stay with two wheels either side of the line. And I've got a 12-year-old giggling away like a 12-year-old child giggling at stuff at our funniness. So that's what's going on.
It'd be a little awkward if he wasn't giggling like a 12-year-old. If he was giggling like an 80-year-old man, then there would probably be some issues.
Probably
but
giggling then, would it?
No, probably something like that. So, done something special with the graphics here for tonight, and I mean literally the graphics of the sim. Our live camera is on top. We've got a black and white with a red filter going, and our replay camera is down below with the 8-bit filter applied. So, yeah, this is going to be one of the more visually interesting MaXX Bantzes out there. The driver's currently out in qualifying, and they are actually driving the track normally, but they won't be when the event gets started. The format, of course, is you have to stay on the white line or the edge of the racetrack the whole way around, and you separate it into two teams for that. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. 69 laps of the Nordschleife. Hey, there we go. I'm gonna have to be using the DRS and those BMW M2s for sure. And I mean, this doesn't look 100% like the Nürburgring, but I am assured that it is.
Apparently, there's a miniature version right next to it as well. that you can drive a go-kart around, apparently.
Yeah, Nürburgring Nordschleife Junior.
Yeah. Takes about 27 minutes for you to do a lap. in a
The
go-kart.
Nürburgring Kinderschleifer?
Love it.
What?
Proud of that
It's
one.
got like a toy on the inside of it, like just as you
Break
enter
it
the
open with a
entrance
toy.
in a surprise.
But you have to put the go-kart together before you can actually go and do your lap. But that comes in the middle.
Oh, so it's the Le Mans start proper.
Yeah. True Le Mans start.
Mm.
Can we just advance qualifying for the mean of it?
No.
That's right, everyone.
That's-
Need a
that is a
smaller
no.
version for RC cars. That would be good. I know people in Phillip Island. We could talk to them. Make that happen. Messaging them.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I've thought about that actually in the past. You know, having RC cars racing on RC car circuits is all well and good, but what about a legitimate miniature version of racetracks around the world? I think that'd be very cool.
This is one-time previous winner of MaXX Bantz.
Yes, Stan Stevens.
Sperry just had a question. Why didn't we use an oval so there were less lines we had to maintain watching?
No, we don't do things easy here.
No. How about you answer your own question and ask yourself why wouldn't we go for the Nordschleife?
We've got to go to the Nordschleife at some point. We can't just sit here with a massive 25.95 kilometer circuit and do nothing with it. That's not the MaXX Bantz way.
Absolutely. It's taken us 29 events to actually do an event at this circuit. So, yeah, I think that I think it's appropriate that we come here.
Replay time.
Oh, hello. Another former MaXX Bantz champion here.
2-time.
Oh dear. Looks like the BMW M2 is proving a bit hard to handle, Sperry. Because I was a dum-dum and forgot about it, you've made the setup for this one, and I'm presuming that you didn't test it?
I gave it a little recce around the Grand Prix circuit. I didn't take it onto the Nordschleife for itself, but what it's doing, as you can see, going straight into the barriers there, up over the top of Exmuller and over towards the Lauda Links in a moment. It's a car that is very much built to squat in the back and be light and fluffy in the front. So it is built with the pure idea of how low can the rear get, how high can the top get, and how stiff can I make this car?
Right.
I'm changing the filter.
Oh!
We're going to the
Hey,
classic filter.
hello! Wow, okay, so...
Yeah, you need to get that retro commentary style happening, Sperry. I mean, you know, who are you?
Yeah. I'm Taylor Mills.
No, you're Taylor.
Aren't I?
And speaking of, the actual Taylor is enjoying a latte from her espresso machine.
Yeah, and
Sounds
Caro
way too
rightly
fancy.
calling Taylor a nerd. Very nice.
Could honestly go a very, very nice latte at the moment.
mean,
but in saying that,
yeah, I
I
could
would
too.
not sleep.
Absolutely not. Well, as we make our way around to the carousel, we're watching Daniel Stevens, who dropped a 650-kilogram beam on his hand earlier today and decided initially not to race, but he decided to race anyway with two very fat fingers in the middle of his hand. You know, what I'm thinking is... I mean, Togwa in the YouTube chat said that the previous filter was already giving him brain damage, and I think this one with the flickering might do a lot of the same. So, we take no responsibility for any medical issues that may or may not arise from the use of this filter. Tis but a joke, Taylor. I do enjoy myself a coffee. I actually have one of those stovetop pressure brewers that I make coffee with, and I can't go back.
I'm sure we will have a very nice time when it comes to our racing. And on top of that, we got four WinRAR trophy winners there. Eric Antilli has two of them. Daniel Stevens has one. And Dave Oliver, who doesn't have the nickname because he forgot to sign up for this race but joined in anyway, has now got himself into play as well with his nickname into play. So we will see how he does over the course of this race, but we will see how everybody... Oh, it's Stranger Things. It's the 80s.
Yeah, we're in the 80s.
And now we're on VHS, and so here's my 1990s American commentator voice. Look at
I
that
never
shimmer.
thought we would have a Firefly Funhouse broadcast.
It does definitely feel like we've gone way over the top with creative freedoms.
You said you weren't going. You said you were going to put zero effort into
Hey,
the
guess-
broadcast
I've
for tonight,
clicked-
but you've actually put some effort into
I've
this.
clicked 4 buttons, Reese. That's all the effort I've done. Look.
Well, yeah, but that's still not zero. It's still not zero effort.
Oh, that's too bright. That's too bright.
Oh, my eyes.
Yeah, we'll go back to
Oh,
that. How about
oh,
black and
that's
white?
better. Yeah, all right, black and white, that's better.
Done. So black and white for the main and 8-bit for the replays. That'll work.
Yes.
Are they going to
Two
get to
very-
finish their laps that they're on, Sperry? Because this could take a long time.
I think they can.
We've already had more than one driver go off the circuit, though, so I don't know if we're actually going to be seeing many laps actually count.
If we get one, it's a miracle.
Yes. Miracle on 29th Bantz. I don't know, I tried something there and it didn't work.
No. We saw what you did.
Yeah. I don't know if you would have wanted to, though.
That is the question. But at least with qualifying, I think that it is a great chance for these drivers to try and work out what the setup actually does. And the answer is a nothing, because this is not the setup that they've got. They are running... What are they running?
Hey, I've just noticed too, what happens when they get to that section there with 2 wheels either side of the line? How do they do that? Against
They just got to get as close as they can over to that right-hand side. Or, alternative choice, those on the right-hand side can pit.
Right down.
Yeah, that's a potential option. Certainly is.
Interesting.
So you're seeing demonstrated there the specific aspect of this format. So to go into detail, the drivers are separated into 2 teams for this race, and they'll be stationed on either side of the racetrack, and we're going for an Oxford-Cambridge boat race kind of vibe here. The drivers all have to stick to their side of the circuit, and they need to have at least 2 wheels on or over the white line or the edge of the circuit the whole way around. And if they don't, if a team has, oh, that's a big crash. If all drivers in a team end up going off the white line or the edge of the racetrack, then they all get disqualified. And from that point on, basically you just got to stay on the line, or else you get DQ'd.
It really is a game of just trying to hold your stations. We watch Amit Ohm just run through the opening corner and go a little bit too deep. Neil rocks, I'm sure he does, but going up through at Flugplatz corner with the Thruxton Tiff Nadell car out there at the moment.
Yeah, getting a bit of those British touring car vibes there, which is nice to see.
It's officially Tiff's taxi.
Very nice.
Now, one thing
See.
we haven't mentioned as well about the setup as well, there's a few drivers that were confused. They were trying to turn on the virtual mirror, but they have been deactivated for every driver as well. So I remember one of the rules, if they make contact with another car, they are disqualified. The issue you've got is you may not know what's happening behind you due to some of the drivers' graphic settings. So that'll make it very, very interesting as well.
Yeah, and also you can't go too fast or too slow. You have to stay within a reasonable distance of the car ahead. So you got to stay in a line on the line. So if you decide to try and jet ahead, you will also get disqualified. If you crash, have a spin, whatever, and you fall behind, then you will get disqualified as well. Yeah, you should have entered, Matt. Used to be a rowing coach. Yeah, you should have entered. We've only got 13 drivers in here.
Still time.
We need
Still
more.
30 seconds. Quickly
Yeah, you
get
still
in.
got 30 seconds to jump in. Come on. Get
Does
in
he have
there.
an invite?
That's the thing.
Could sort one of them out. Make the drivers do it in reverse for realism. That is actually a very good comment.
You know, I thought about that when I read the format from Sperry, but then I thought it's 2 weeks to the event. It's probably going to be another 5 days or so before I get around to actually making the video. So there's probably
Sorry,
no
was
time
that
to
5
make
days
that
or 5
change.
business days?
Yeah, 5 business days, correct, yes. Oh dear.
Well, they're not
checkered
going to
flag
finish
is
their
out.
laps.
Nah, no one's going to finish the lap.
They're going to be sorted on iRacing.
That is so MaXX Bantz.
So good. Love it.
And they don't get to
So-
finish the lap because no one was on a lap.
Oh, perfection. All right. Well, there we go. So, looks like Yanxi Lin is going to be starting on pole position here with Neil Rocks alongside. Taylor Mills is going to start third place alongside Lorenzo Bondo, who I've had the pleasure of sharing a commentary box with over at our friends at Race Spot. Eric Intilli in fifth place alongside Niklas Zint. That is your third row. Alexander Miller is going to start in seventh place alongside Dave Oliver, rounding out the fourth row. Adam Benjamin in ninth, and the top 10 rounded out by Omet Ohm. Anna Klemek in 11th place alongside Daniel 1X Stevens, and Tom Holland is going to be our last driver on the grid here. So the way things are going to work here is obviously they're gridding up on either side of the circuit, and that's what the teams are going to be for the time being. But once they complete that first lap, if they even get to the end of it, I'm hearing Sperry, they will be allowed to choose a side of the circuit from then.
Yeah, only after they've done one lap they get the ability to do so.
Righto. So, waiting then for the grid timer to hit 0 and for the last couple of drivers to make their way onto
Come on,
the
Lorenzo.
grid.
Get on the grid. Come on, Dave.
Come
Get on the grid.
Lorenzo.
Hurry up.
We
Get on.
gotta do
and then it'll start.
Please just let's get this over and
Yeah,
done with.
Get us out of our misery.
No, they'll make you suffer.
I know. You've
Not-
made me
not
suffer
joking.
for 28 other times, so why not one more?
Oh, look at the big M8. Oh, big boy down there on the Zoom feed.
Oh, someone's got a black
here we
flag.
go.
Eric and Tilly.
Already jumping the start. All right, we're away. And
4 jump
immediately.
starts.
4 jump starts, really?
Yep.
Anna Klemek, Nicholas Zinn, Daniel Stevens, and Eric Intilli have all jumped the start.
God, that's amazing. That's fantastic. Well, now the big challenge is for Team Right to find their way through the first turn. They've got to be careful here. As long as they have at least one driver in the team with their wheel on or over the white line, they should be good.
I reckon nobody had their wheels over the line there through the hairpin.
No, I think they got lucky because by the time they rejoined, there was still Dave Oliver and Amet Ohm who was still trying to get around the first corner, so I think they got away with it.
Yep, they did. They did indeed. Well, the race will initially be decided in a teams race here. Basically, the goal is to complete the first lap faster than the other team. So if they finish ahead, then it's all good. But I think they're going to have to be careful because the top 3 cars in Team Right are a little bit too far ahead of everyone else.
How long do they have to get back in the line, Sperry?
Well, Dave's had his warning, so he's got to be alert to it. I think he's just about in range, so you've got a little bit of playroom, I'm going to say, just to give themselves a chance here around this circuit. But careful! You've got to be so switched on to what everyone else is doing. And right now, it seems like as they're heading over towards Putney Bridge, as part of the run along the River Thames, they're doing a very good job.
Yeah, it does look like they are right now. Team Right is ahead of Team Left, so we're going to have to keep things up here at the moment. Neil Rocks leading the way. Yanxi Lin at the head of Team Right is going to have to pick up that pace.
Who Who was that went mega wide there? Was that Dave Oliver there going mega wide?
Yes, it was. In fact, it
I'm
looks like
keeping
he's got a Vincent Van Gogh paint scheme as Dave
Sure
Oliver.
does.
Starry Night on his car. How nice. And someone's got a safety car skin as well.
That is
That's great.
Dan Stevens running his V8. It's got safety car livery.
Nice. Very nice.
Love
indeed.
it.
Happy to see. So, not the only safety
Oh,
car
was there
out
contact there?
It was close.
Mighty close indeed. All right, now here's one of the points where there is no white line across the right side of the circuit. Basically, as long as they keep to the edge of the racing surface, they're fine. We're not going to completely be draconian about this. There is, as Sperry said, some wiggle room. They're on the Nordschleife now, and it's neck and neck between the teams. Oh, Chris Rock's getting a little bit crossed up over the curb.
Looks like Dan Stevens has escaped back to the pits for some reason. So potentially his hand's giving him too much grief and he's decided to retire the car.
He's also, I think, accidentally hit a macro button and did the V8 Scops steward pit exit close
he's actually
message.
destroyed
No,
his
he's
car.
hit the barriers. He's hit the barriers.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, okay, so we're already getting down the order a bit on the 8-bit replay. What happened here to Dan Stevens? There was some issues here, but that's not ideal.
Dan
Going
Stevens, because
straight
you have
in.
left the group, you are disqualified.
Well, Dan Stevens is the first one out. No chance to...
I was wondering what
become-
would happen. Sorry to cut you off, Reese. Wondering what would happen to the graphics when we disqualify someone. It actually says DQ. So we
Yeah,
can tell.
righto. Nice. Well, that makes things a little easier for us. Still got those black flags for jump starts for Zint, Klemic, and Intilli.
Tilly's
On
got some major crabbing issues going on.
And looks like he might be the next one to go out.
How far
That's
away
us.
are we from a warning, Sperry? I think the warning's already happened because he's gone.
Yep, Intilli's been disqualified.
And then there were 11.
And, yeah, then there were 11, and it's team... Oh, someone's gotten into the barrier on team left. Looks like that's Alexander Miller, who has fallen behind. He's gone a bit too fast, and out of the race he will go. No chance to become a son of Banter for now.
Car was
That's what
damaged
happened to
before
him.
then.
Yeah, car was already damaged, and the curbs in that section of the circuit are quite large, so you do need to be careful over them. But for the moment, it is a solid lead for Team Right. They are absolutely steaming ahead of Team Left. Yanxi Lin still hasn't quite picked up the pace here.
Now, Mr. Sperry, I want to alert
that's
you to
you.
something. Sorry, Mr. Kennedy. Yes. I want to alert you to something. Now, when you say drivers make contact, which order does the contact have to be determined? Because is it the driver in front that's penalised or the driver behind? Because I know you've already disqualified Alexander, but he and whoever was ahead of him right here made contact. Very heavy contact.
Would that be Eric and Tilly?
It potentially would be.
I can see New Jersey on his bumper, despite the 8-bit filter, so I get the feeling that might be Intilli.
Yeah, in Tilly. That was in Tilly.
Well, it looks like they were both cancelled each other out anyway, so I
Yeah.
think it's play
Yeah,
on
it
at
doesn't
this
matter,
stage.
does it?
Benny in the YouTube chat, there is no incident limit. It would not be very sensible to have an incident limit in
That
an
would
event
be
like
funny.
this, where the entire
Oh.
point is to drive with your car half off the track.
I do have some breaking news that I've noticed, Reese. Have a look at the graphics. We do have a driver on the wets.
Oh, that's Dave Oliver who's decided to go for wet tyres. Well, I think that, I mean, it's a play that...
I think we might need a bit of VIR there, Sperry. I reckon there was almost everyone was off the line there.
no, Rocks was still
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
half on the
Hang on a
circuit.
second.
We'll wait for the word.
If you can't tell, I'm trying to get this over as quick as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in terms of Oliver's tyre choice,
Oh, we've got another one going.
I think this is, oh yeah, Omet Ohm has decided it's time to go, or Sperry has decided it's time to go.
Dave Oliver's gone.
Or Omet. Oh, there we go.
Is this the whole right-hand side has been disqualified?
Yeah,
Oh
The
they've
right-hand
been
side was
disqualified.
disqualified for what I just suspected. Was everyone off at the same time?
Yeah, hang on a second.
All right, so Sperry's working things out.
Left-hand
here.
team, you are free to race to the start-finish line.
Okay, so we race to the start-finish line, and then they can choose a side. Well, I guess now the question becomes...
Was it
Anna,
at
you
this
may
point
serve your
here-
drive-through penalty at the pits.
Was this the point here, Sperry?
Yes, so they go through the triple right, and they're all off the road. So you get to here, and they are all off the road. That point there.
Right, yep. Okay, still on the line there. Or just touching. He's off.
Going the wrong way. Off.
Off.
Might be a
on.
little bit back from that.
Or was a little bit further forward.
Oh, don't VAR this. That was
am.
enough.
All right. I'm good. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Everyone knows my love of getting this over as quick as we can.
So now the question becomes, they are free to race to the line, but who will be able to survive that lap? This is
Well,
the
the
first
other
time
thing-
they'll be racing at speed around the circuit.
The other part too, if they make contact with another car, does that mean they're also disqualified still?
Oh, well, now we're getting into a bit of semantics. This is where I can need the gaffer tape.
What, to cover my mouth from saying these things?
That's another use for it, yeah.
No, they're fine. It doesn't matter how quick or how slow they go. I'm fine with them just going over towards the line to give them 5 to go and attack.
Well, we are officially more than halfway around the lap at this point. And now, find our way down the hill. This is one of the more treacherous parts of this circuit.
Currently the Brown Star, because we all know that this is a question we will get at some point. Brown Star is currently in the hands of Adam Benjamin, currently in second position on track, car number 3.
23 incidents. Let's go.
Oh, I've just remembered, I can put that up on screen. No, I
You can
can't.
too. Oh no!
I've got it in the
No!
oval, in the thingos, but I can't display it. Let me see if it works in this one. No. Boo.
Ah,
The thing
That
is, I've given
sucks.
you admin privilege, Jay.
I can see it in the
I-
overlay software. It just won't do it on the overlay.
That's what we call a feature.
yes. Oh no!
Oh, that's
Oh no! Oh, the number 3 of Adam Benjamin.
Now, the
Well,
good
that's-
news is
that's
there are
damaged.
unlimited fast repairs.
Ah, good. Because God knows you're going to need it. Because that front right is not looking good.
Now don't forget they've got pit stops coming up.
Oh yes. So I think with
Sperry, can I just say, oh sorry, Mr. Kennedy, can I just say the graphic that was on screen for our broadcast this morning, I got those tyre life numbers pretty bang on.
Apart from the fact that Adam Webb decided that he wanted to go a million laps on the soft and a
Adam
million
Webb
more on
can
the
go.
medium.
Adam Webb can do things that no one else can do. He's like a tyre whisperer.
Tyre.
Exactly. So Adam Benjamin has a mechanical black flag, which is absolutely no surprise.
Oh, who wants duck facts from Matt Burgess?
Of course. Go for it, Sperry. Jay.
Did you know that there are 3 duck breeds originating from Germany? The German, the Pomeranian, and the Saxony duck.
What matters to me is how good do they taste.
We'll be
I made
honest,
some
I'm not
hash
a
browns and duck fat for dinner last night.
Yeah, I'm
It's
okay
delicious.
with duck fat, but I'm not a big fan on eating duck meat. I don't know why.
Really?
Just never.
I think it's
never really
delicious.
liked it. I've never really been a fan. Maybe
Duck's
it's
a
just been
treat.
the way it's been cooked the couple of times I've had it. Maybe I don't like it. Taylor is breaking the
enough.
draft with no one around because it doesn't matter. So Taylor has decided to go left.
Okay, and we have the requisite amount of cars coming into the pits to repair damage, clear penalties, etc., etc. And
so there's a mechanical black flag and a black flag, but I think the others coming in will just decide to use this opportunity for a fast repair anyway, because why not?
That's fine by me. Many cars in the pits at the moment. Looks like Yanxi Lin has decided it is time for left side still, but committing to the right side of the circuit apparently is Anna Klemick. And what we saw was Team Right did not fare too well on the initial lap. So
The
let's see what
one
we can do.
difficulty that Anna will have is if there is only one driver on that team, how do you get around turn 1?
Yeah, this is the issue. Looks like she
all
might
three.
be joined.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not going to be an issue.
3 versus 2.
Okay. So here we go.
So at
then.
most we're going to have a 4-lap event race. At most.
Okay. Right. And you're obviously hoping it's going to be less than that.
100%.
So do I. Because not joking,
already
I
ready
actually
for
do
bed.
have a place to be after this.
I'm already ready for bed, so.
Yeah. All right. Oh, here we go. Coordinate, everybody.
Oh, the whole right-hand
Coordinate.
side's off.
Oh, no! It's over for Team Right! Only one turn in! None of them were on the line!
Do your magic,
Right side,
Terry.
you're all off the road. You are all being disqualified.
Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, this happened. Oh, no.
I mean,
Oh.
it's not like we predicted that was a possibility that could happen or anything either, was it?
Left
No.
team, you may race freely to the start-finish line.
Well, it's going to be
Okay.
every 3 laps.
Yeah, so now we got to wait for them to go all the way back around.
So I'm guessing
Right, here's the
Terry,
fun. Here's the
whoever
fun
gets to
thing.
the finish line first.
No. They're free to race, and they've got one more lap. But here's the fun thing. Yuanji Lin has eternally been a bridesmaid in this series.
Yeah.
At Knock Hill, at Bathurst, everywhere.
I don't
So
think
could
we
this
need
be
the
the chance
VAR
that
on this
Yanxi
one.
Lin finally needs?
1,
Yeah, nah.
2.
Slam dunk.
Yep, that's it. Unfortunately, they are completely done. This is the problem, trying to take turn 1 too fast. You can give up that pace at the start and catch up further on around the lap because, I mean, as we saw, Team Right actually had quite a solid lead halfway around the lap before they all got disqualified. So
I just
ultimately,
realised the live screen is in the way. There we go. That shows it.
yeah,
there.
there we go. So there we are. Team Right, you done good, but ultimately that will not be your time. Now, Taylor hasn't won before, has she?
No, she hasn't. And
so-
she would become another group of the Hot Boys group. So that's Keenan Koos and Cisco Scaramuzza, Cade McKee. That entire group should be another member of that group who picks up a WinRAR trophy.
Yes, yes indeed. So, at the moment, no matter what happens from here, we will get a first-time winner from this event. Will it be the hot boys or will it be the eternal bridesmaid?
The stoppable force meets the movable object.
What happens if they both crash out at the same time? Actually,
Get the tape out again.
What happens if they are in the decide to both go the same line and make nose to tail contact? They're both.
Well, they can't
technically
choose to
eliminated.
go the same line. There has to be one on the left and has to be one on the
so
right.
whoever gets to the finish line first gets to pick.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's even more incentive here for Yanxi Lin to go for the pass on Taylor Mills.
Just remember, whoever gets
He's
to the line
right.
first, pick first.
Oh!
Oh, they've bumped. Imagine if they crash and both tow. Whoever gets the towing over first gets to pick.
So that little bit of contact there, Sperry, that they made, that doesn't count, right?
That's fair game.
Yep.
You're racing for
It's-
the line. That's fair game. Once you're in
Right.
Oxford-Cambridge mode, there's no contact.
Right. Okay. So yeah, to be clear, if they make contact while they're racing to the line, it's fine.
There's a real race happening in my MaXX Bantz.
I
Hasn't
know.
happened since MaXX Bantz won.
I
Yeah.
know.
Actually, yeah, fair point.
Legitimately has not been a proper legitimate race in MaXX Bantz since MaXX Bantz won. We've had all sorts of funny races, but never a legit
Yeah.
race since MaXX Bantz won.
The only thing weird about the format for MaXX Bantz 1 was the points, right?
Yeah.
Everyone started on 1,000 points, and
Yeah,
you had to lose the least, and then we just went insane from there.
David Haynes won that very first one, printed it out and put it on his fridge.
Yeah, and he's never come back, not once, to
Actually-
defend his title.
Well, the only reason is because he's now stuck in the comms box instead.
Yeah, true. He's locked in there. Can't get him out. But I think he's quite happy in there. He's got, he's got a
Sperry,
cage and a litter
You are
tray. He's fine.
upsetting the fans, Mr. Maximilian Jasmine Banter.
What are you talking about? Jay Kennedy's upsetting everyone.
Oh, okay. Maximilian Jasmine Banter, the admin of this event, is upsetting the fans because they want their money back because they feel queasy over a real race happening in this MaXX Bantz.
Look,
Yeah,
if they
too-
puke
too-
over the
too many
circuit,
G-forces.
it just allows iRacing's debris system to come into play.
Oh,
Track
true.
refresh.
True. When are we going to get the new puke model?
Oh, if this turns into a proper race, I think I'll get there myself.
Why am I getting packet loss on my end? Connection flag was showing up for me. Packet loss. What? I gotta get Rosie off Netflix. Dear oh dear. Well, for now.
To be fair, Taylor is being kept honest here by Yuanji. This isn't as simple as Taylor Mills is going to win this. They're going to get to the Dottinger Herve, and this is going to be a really close battle of who's got what on slipstream.
Certainly is.
Make them drive the next lap in reverse. It's been asked. 2 cars feels like too much effort. I'm loving these comments that everyone seems to be on my side of
just
getting
end
this,
it.
just kill this race, kill this event. Just randomly make them start on a line somewhere. Pick a spot.
Nah. We got to have some decorum. Otherwise, this just becomes
Since
a cowboy
when?
show.
Since when? It's always been a
Since every
cowboy
time.
show.
It's always been a cowboy show, but it's never intended to be a cowboy show.
Well, it was never intended to be a cowboy show, but you can make it one.
I saw on the iRacing subreddit someone there was a service set up where people were doing wheelbarrow racing of MX-5s pushing Formula Vs. I thought to myself, I was looking on approvingly. I'm like, that is MaXX Bantz right there.
It's like people trying to do drag races at Thruxton.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, because you can drive on the runways.
Yep. We should get some.
MaXX Bantz 30 cow.
Hang on a minute.
Nice.
Hang on a minute. Taylor's at 1.1 seconds here as she's out of DRS range.
Oh no. Can Yuanxi Lin catch back up in the corners?
The issue is, Barry, this is only lap 2. DRS doesn't start till lap 3.
Oh yeah, it's not open till.
Oh, true.
See, it even says so on the graphic. DRS activated after the start of lap 3.
Yes. Well, we need to keep within the rules, don't we?
The zero preparation graphic comes in again.
DRS. Oh dear.
And even the graphic there that says 2 tyre compounds is correct because we've seen 2 tyre compounds used in this race.
Yeah, we have. Dave Oliver on the wets.
True. And because Dave Oliver's used a set of wets, it means that you're not mandatorily required to change your tyre compounds.
That's right, because it's been declared a wet race. Wet tyres were approved.
True. Oh, here we go. It's time. The Dottinger. Away we go. Yuanxi Lin, at the moment, looks like it's not going to win the race to the line.
Oh, I've just turned on the bloom filter on the other PC, and she's a bit dark out there.
Yeah, so that's a bright sky. Ooh. Got my ragtime going. Ooh, sepia filter. Ooh, vignette. That's cool.
Hang on, we'll get the old 8-bit back.
There we are. Nice. Oh, it's like I'm playing IndyCar Racing 3.
It's like I'm back playing the original NASCAR Racing.
Yeah.
That's the first ever racing game I brought with my own money. Back in 1994.
That was the year I was born.
Makes me feel really old, Reese. Taylor's taken left, no surprise. Yuanxi Lin on the right, no surprise. All comes down to
Here we go
this.
then.
Right, one of you will be a son or daughter of banter. It just depends on who can stay on the road. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, will it be the son or will it be the daughter who gets the banter crown?
What happens if they both
Yuanxi
go
Lin
at the
away.
same time? I'm
No,
putting
we don't talk
legitimate.
about
I'm putting legitimate possibilities up here.
Come on, Yuanxi. You can keep it. You can keep it on the line here through turn 1. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, this is going to be tight. He's going so slow. Oh, he's still on the line. Oh no.
Reverse.
Yeah. Good one. Okay, kick it forward.
Reverse.
Yeah. Still got 1 tire. Oh. Okay, so he's safe.
But from here, the advantage is going to be on the right-hand side. It's just about how much gap Taylor's got already out of the AMG arena.
Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to actually be really tight. Yuanxi Lin is going to have to pull off the race of his life to try and get back here and pass Taylor Mills. Remember, whoever's going to win, if they both keep it on the line all the way through, it's the one who gets to the line first. Oh, that was close for Yuanxi.
It was close for Taylor as well.
Oh god, this is actually really intense. I wasn't expecting this.
See if I can adjust this camera so you can see a bit more of the car. There we go.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, Lin. Oh, that's close. Boy, oh boy. It all comes down to this.
Have 2 cars ever been scrutineered so closely in a race before?
No.
Have any cars been scrutineered so closely in MaXX Bantz before? Oh, that was close for Taylor.
That was
Very
extremely close. I think we might have
She
to
might have just been okay.
might have to get the TV umpire back into that one. Punchy Lin
man.
almost off too. I don't know which one to look at.
Yeah, I don't
So
know
over
either.
to NGK goes Taylor Mills, sorry, the Vidal chicanery. Yuanji Lin going through the left and the right just before heading over to a brand new named. Oh, that's close.
Oh, that is very close
I think you
indeed.
might need to rewind that one, Sperry.
Safe. 2 tyres were still on the white line.
Oh, man.
That was close.
That was incredibly close. What's the fuel situation looking like for the TV helicopters?
They have some.
Yeah, they have some. I believe MaXX Bantz actually uses nuclear-powered helicopters. So they can stay in the air for years at a time.
Solar powered drones. As long as the sun's out, the drones are fine.
Sun's out, guns out.
Oh, we better
Solar
hope that
powered
doesn't-
drones only work at 30,000 feet or above, but beyond the clouds.
Nah, these are special MaXX Bantz ones. I've got contacts.
Okay,
Well,
Yuanji.
there's nothing wrong with wearing glasses,
Stevens.
As I'm wearing glasses. Oh, that was close again.
There's potential for this to have all come down to turn 1.
Yep. In saying that, the gap is closing. Over the last little bit, Punchy Lin's got back about 2.5 seconds.
So only 20 to go.
It's a long track. Could happen. Okay. I love how during the first half of this broadcast we were just in full-on banter mode talking about anything but the racing, and now we're just laser focused on this.
Yeah, now we're not talking because we're watching the the race.
It's too interesting.
The race asterisks.
Oh,
That's it, that's
there
it,
we
that's
go,
it.
there we go! That's happened! There it is! Yuanji Lin! 2 tires off the white line! And I think that might have just done it. Oh no. That's it. It's done. The Hot Boys have done it again. Taylor Mills will join Keenan Kusin and Cade McKee as a daughter of banter. Here's where it happened for Yuanji Lin, so he's okay there. Still got a tire on the white line, but go a bit further back, and there it is. That's it. That's what it comes down to. Too much speed through the corner, and Yuanji Lin is disqualified. Taylor Mills is officially a daughter of banter for the first time.
Yet another SimSpeed commentator wins this event.
Indeed. We've done well, haven't we?
I'm impressed. Taylor been in the comms box and out on track, winning at the same time.
Absolutely. Togwa saying, what a shame it was so short. I'm
upset that it
yeah,
went so
Jay
long.
disagrees. Yeah. Thank God it wasn't longer.
I was ready to get off at 9:15. It is now 10 to 10. I'm wanting to get off and go to bed.
Well, what
We've got
happens
to
now?
interview Taylor first.
Yes, we will
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean-
talk to Taylor.
She's still circulating, though.
Well, no, she's here now.
Oh, well, Taylor Mills is here with
Hi.
us now. Daughter of banter for the first time. And that is 3 hot boys that now have the crown. How do you feel?
First question, am I allowed to leave the line now? Like, I know Sperry can be a bit...
No,
About this
no,
stuff.
stay on the line.
Okay, that's fine. This is really sick. I didn't expect it, to be honest, coming into it. And I remember that we saw the announcement last week. I was watching it with some of my friends, and the first thing I did was turn to them and I went, how can we game this? And we couldn't really come up with any sort of theories as to how we could sort of break it, but turns out it didn't really matter. All I did was pop into the practice session, turn some laps at speed, and then do what I could to stay on the line.
Well, you did just enough. And, how many MaXX Bantzes have you taken part in? I can't even remember the first time we saw you in one.
I feel like it's only 4 or 5. It's not many. I couldn't
No.
name them, but
Yeah, righto. Well, Sparrow will have to go digging into the archives there.
I can confirm
Thank God there
that
was
that
only
lot
a
of
cars
Google
with the
form
grass
searching.
there.
that was the third time that 1G Linus finished second in a MaXX Bantz.
That is
Yeah.
heartbreaking.
Legend of Banter Skyward Flawed, when he successfully did the jump but was not did not have the clearance to do it, and then that was won by Kenneth Latter. And then the other one was the race at Knockhill. Can't remember which one that was.
Oh yeah, which one was that?
I
Oh,
was away for that one, I think.
oh yeah, you were. Dan broadcasted that one.
Yep.
Oh, it was the one at the Knockhill Oval. Tiny little
Nope.
triangle.
Yes, that we couldn't do because of reasons.
Because you broke things.
Well, regardless, we're going to Mugello for the next round of MaXX Bantz and iRacing Grand Prix Tour, as you can see on the screen. No, I'm sure that there'll be some format discussion happening over the next little bit. But Taylor, the crown is yours finally. Do you have anything more to say before we kick you out?
I don't. I just want to do some donuts, but this car's really bad at it. it's been really fun. Thank you for having us for another MaXX Bantz. Glad I could finally take the dub on probably the silliest format that I've taken part in. But yeah, thank you.
Reese, can you please hand Taylor the most prestigious JPEG in all of sim racing history?
I am doing that right now. Going into my external hard drive, go to that folder.
Actually, you know what? I've got a Hall of Fame in the Discord server that tracks all the team's wins, like in leagues and official endurance stuff. This is going in there with the PNG.
Yes!
I'm giving myself another win for this.
There we go. Processing. Bar is filled, and it is yours, Taylor Mills.
Yes! So stupid. I love it.
Finally, it's yours.
Thank
Well-
you. Thank you very much.
And thank you very much for joining us, Taylor Mills. Now, get out.
Okay, bye.
Well, with that, Sperry, can you give the viewing public any hints as to what may be on the cards for MaXX Bantz 30?
I can't, but maybe you can ask Jay Kennedy.
Yeah, what do you think, Jay? What's going to happen?
Aren't you Jay Kennedy?
I am Jay Kennedy, so
Maybe
I
I'm Jay
will.
Kennedy. Maybe we're all Jay Kennedy.
I'm Spartacus. No, yes, I think that MaXX Bantz is a fantastic sim racing league. I think that it pushes the boundaries again and again and again, and I think that when it comes to pushing boundaries, we are in a modern world that is beginning to push the boundaries too much, and it's going to start running away from us and is going to go out of control. So with MaXX Bantz 30 coming along on the horizon, I think the responsibility of each and every MaXX Bantz driver is to save MaXX Bantz.
And that's where we'll leave that. So, yeah.
Can I give
Keep
one
your
more
eyes
clue?
out.
Can I give one more clue? Keep your eye out.
Yes, Jake, you can.
Keep your eye out for the return of the Jafety car.
The fight will be on, and who will win?
Not me.
Skynet Rise? We'll wait and see. Well, I've been Taylor Mills. That was Jake Sperry and Jay Kennedy behind the scenes here for MaXX Bantz 29. We'll see you next time.